All right, great win today. Really love our team, just everything. Team culture was out there with all of our energy. Really want to make sure I give Coach Brown a shout out in Stonehill. What a great program she has there. But it was great, and I love it too because it was for Hasbro Children's Hospital. I want to make sure I give a shout out to them as well. But great win, not a pretty one, but we'll take it. And so I'm really proud of my team. I love how these two women are here as well. They played a significant role in our win today, and I'm really excited for their future. Go Friars.
So, Coach, obviously Tanisha Brown goes down with an injury in the first quarter, but your team was able to respond. You got to use a lot of different personnel and some different rotations than what we've seen over the course of the season. You talk about how some of your players were able to step up in what was a very balanced offensive performance.
Yes, it's really, having Tanisha go down definitely was, we all were like taking a big breath. But I really like the fact that, again, we had different lineups. We talked about, even before we got to this game, our last few games, we were up against our opponents, and then we couldn't pull it through, and what we had to do to really figure out and make the game go in our favor. And really, it was just starting with defense, always is. Whoever I sub in, knowing their assignments and having the energy on that end, and then offense, just taking care of itself. Definitely want to run in transition. We have a lot of different weapons. Our players can do different things. I thought we moved the ball well as well, and so just worked out in our favor. But just really proud of everyone, all the players, everybody got in. We had, again, it was tough to play different lineups. We played women together today that have not played out there together. So we had one point where we only had all guards out there, and the defense went back to a zone. And so I just really appreciate them listening to me, and having the energy and being confident to do that too. So we talked about that. The little things really showed through today.
So obviously with all the different personnel, you've got a lot of minutes for some of your freshmen too. I'm sitting next to you right now. We'll start with Ashley. Since you entered the starting lineup against St. John's, you've been averaging over 10 points a game. Today you get another 13, almost a double-double with 9 rebounds. Can you just talk about how, being in that starting role now has kind of led and really progressed to improving your game overall?
Yeah, for sure. I think that knowing that my coaches have the confidence in me to start with and to start the game has been really nice. And also just the girls I'm on the court with, no matter who it is throughout the whole game, I know they have my back and are rooting for me. So I think that's definitely had a big part of it.
And for Riley, a career high 10 points today, 8 of them at the line. You were perfect at the free throw line. And really to clutch time. I mean, it was a 2-point game and you guys pulled ahead late. But to step up with that confidence and make those free throws, can you tell, what was the mindset going into those shots, and how do you feel now having made those shots in a clutch moment?
Yeah, I think that we're really focusing on our free throws during practice, so I knew when I stepped up to the line that I was going to make them, and I know that Coach Erin has the confidence in me that I can make it, so yeah, we're really working on it, so just drilling it.
Yeah. it came through today, and that was a good thing. So, Coach, going back to you for a moment here, the biggest number that stood out to me was the turnovers today, just 6 of them. I know that's obviously something you talk about consistently. That was huge for you. And then on the defensive end, you held them to just about 27% from the field, 25% from beyond the arc. Can you talk about, again, how the defense is the core to the identity of this team?
Well, we work on it every day, and sometimes I know their eyes roll at me because we do it every day, and different types of defenses as well. But for the most part, that's our game plan. It was on the board. We talk about it all the time. 30 or less at halftime. What are our game goals? And most of our game goals have to do with defense. Like, did we, get stops in the paint? Like, all those things happen, and we talk about it all the time, and we just do it. We practice it every day. And so it's that simple. We haven't really gone away from that. We won't. Again, sometimes we don't score a lot of points, but defense really keeps us in every game. And so I know our team really buys into that, and it makes my job a lot easier too, because the defense is what it is. It just helps us stay in the game, get us our wins, especially when we don't shoot really well.